The Rolls-Royce Cullinan is already one of the most luxurious SUVs on the planet. But for some people, luxury alone simply isn't enough. They want more presence, more exclusivity, and a whole lot more attitude. That's exactly where the 2026 Mansory Rolls-Royce Cullinan enters the conversation. And honestly, this thing doesn't just arrive, it makes an entrance. From the very first glance, you know this isn't an ordinary Cullinan. Mansory has transformed Rolls-Royce's elegant SUV into something far more aggressive. The front fascia is completely redesigned, featuring larger air intakes, an imposing grille, and enough forged carbon fiber to make even supercar owners jealous. The widebody stance gives it an unmistakable road presence, while the massive 24-inch forged wheels complete the look perfectly. Whether you love it or hate it, one thing is certain: you absolutely cannot ignore it. Under that sculpted hood sits Rolls-Royce's legendary 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12. But Mansory wasn't content leaving it untouched. Power has been increased to an astonishing 720 horsepower, with torque climbing to a massive 1,050 Newton-meters. That's enough to launch this ultra-luxury SUV from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.8 seconds. Let that sink in for a moment. A vehicle this large, this heavy, and this luxurious, moving with supercar-like urgency, is simply ridiculous in the best possible way. But the real magic happens once you step inside. The cabin is a masterpiece of handcrafted luxury. Premium leather covers nearly every surface. Intricate stitching showcases Mansory's obsessive attention to detail. And bespoke carbon fiber accents remind you that this is no ordinary Rolls-Royce. Every panel, every seat, every material feels tailor-made for someone who refuses to compromise. And that's exactly the point. This isn't designed for buyers who want to blend into traffic. This is for those who want their arrival to be an event. The rear seats offer limousine-level comfort, complete with executive lounge amenities that make long journeys feel effortless. Whether you're being chauffeured through the city or taking the wheel yourself, the experience remains utterly unmatched. Of course, exclusivity comes at a price. A standard Cullinan already sits deep in six-figure territory, but a fully customized Mansory build can easily push well beyond the $1 million mark. At that level, you're not simply buying transportation. You're buying status. You're buying craftsmanship. You're buying attention. And perhaps most importantly, you're buying something almost nobody else will ever own. The 2026 Mansory Rolls-Royce Cullinan perfectly captures what happens when ultimate luxury meets unapologetic extravagance. It's bold, controversial, outrageously expensive, and some will call it unforgettable. Others will call it perfection. But everyone will stop and stare, and maybe that's the whole point.